Hello everybody, my name is John. So we're gonna use today Easy English. I'm gonna start with a grammar book. This is one of my favorite material. I use it for before I go to the college here in UK. It's a good start. We're gonna start with the tense. We're gonna do 4 units each time. We will see how we're gonna get on. So this is basically for intermediate level, which is the sort of middle level, but we can benefit from the basic English, also the advanced English too. So we will start, and I will give you some sample later on, like 2 examples each time at the end of the lesson. So let's start. So first, present continuous. I am doing. Study this example situation. Anne is in her car. She's on her way to work. She is driving to work. This means she's driving now at this time of speaking. The action is not finished. Am, is, are, ing is the present continuous. I am driving. I am driving. He is driving. He is working. He is doing. She is driving. She is working. She is doing. It is driving. It is working. It is doing. We are driving. We are working. We are doing. You are driving. You are working. You are doing. They are driving. They are working. They are doing. I am doing something. I am in the middle of doing something. I have started doing it and I haven't finished it yet. Often the action is happening at the time of speaking. Please don't make so much noise. I am working, not I work. Where is Margaret? She's having a bath, not she has a bath. Let's go out now. It isn't raining anymore. Not it doesn't rain. At a party, hello, Jane. Are you enjoying the party? Not do you enjoy. I am tired. I'm going to bed now. Good night. But the action is not necessarily happening at the time of speaking. For example, Tom and Anne are talking in a cafe. Tom says, I am reading an interesting book at the moment. I will lend it to you when I finish it. Tom is not reading the book at the time of speaking. He means that he has started it but not finished it yet. He is in the middle of reading it. Some more example. Catherine wants to work in Italy, so she's learning Italian, but perhaps she isn't learning Italian. exactly at the time of speaking. Some friends of mine are building their own house. They hope it will be finished before next summer. We use the present continuous when we're talking about things happening in the period around now. For example, today, this week, this evening, etc. You are working hard today. Yes, I have a lot to do, not you work hard today. Is Susan working this week? No, she's on holiday. We use present continuous when we talk about changes happening around now. The population of the world is rising very fast and not rises. Is your English getting better? Not does your English get better. Unit 2. Present simple. I do. Study this example situation. Alex is a bus driver, but now he is in the bed asleep. So he is not driving a bus. He is asleep, but he drives a bus. He is a bus driver. Drives, works, does, etc. Is the present simple. I drive, I work, I do. We drive, we walk, we do. You drive, you work, you do. They drive, they work, they do. He drives, he works, he does. She drives, she works, she does. It drives, it works, it does. We use the present simple to talk about things in general. We are not thinking only about now. We used to say, I beg your pardon, something happening all the time or repeatedly, or that something is true in general. It is not important whether the action is happening at the time of speaking. Nurse look after patients in hospitals. I usually go away at weekends. The earth goes around the sun. Remember that we say he, she, it. Don't forget it's the S. I work, but he works. They teach, but my sister teaches. For spelling with S or with the ES. We use do, does to make questions and negative sentences. Do I work? Do I come? Do I do? Do we work? Do we come? Do we do? Do you work? Do you come? Do you do? Do they work? Do they come? Do they do? Does he work? Does she work? Does it work? I don't work. I don't come. I don't do. We don't work. We don't come. We don't do. You don't work. You don't come. You don't do. They don't work. They don't come. They don't do. He doesn't work. She doesn't come. It doesn't do. I come from Canada. Where do you come from? Would you like a cigarette? No thanks. I don't smoke. What does this word mean? Not what mean this word. Rice doesn't grow in a cold climate. In the following examples, do is also the mean verb. What do you do? What is your job? I work in a shop. He is so lazy. He doesn't do anything to help me. Not he doesn't anything. We use the present simple and we say how often we do things. I get up at 8 o'clock every morning. Not I am getting. How often do you go to the dentist? Not how often are you going? Anne doesn't drink tea very often. In summer, John usually plays tennis once or twice a week. I promise. I apologize. Sometimes we do things by saying something. For example, when you promise or do something, you can say, I promise. When you suggest something, you can say, I suggest. We use the present simple, promise, suggest in the sentence like this. I promise I won't be late. Not I promising. What do you suggest I do? I suggest that you. In the same way, we say I apologize, I advise, I insist, I agree, I refuse, etc. Unit 3. Present continuous and present simple. I am doing and I do. Study the explanation and comparing the example. Present continuous. I am doing. Use the continuous for something that is happening at or around the time of speaking. The action is not finished. I am doing. So past, now, and the future. So it's now we are talking about. The water is boiling. Sorry. Can you turn it off? Listen to those people. What language are they speaking? Let's go out. It isn't raining now. Don't disrupt me. I am busy. Why? What are you doing? I am going to bed now. Good night. Maria is in Britain at the moment. She is running English. It is the continuous for the temporary situation. I am living in some friends until I find the flat. You are working hard today. Yes, I've got a lot to do. Present simple. I do. Use the simple for things in general or things in the happen repeatedly. Past, now, and the future. So now I do. That's a simple format. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Excuse me, do you speak English? It doesn't rain very much in summer. What do you usually do at weekends? What do you do? What is your job? I'm always go to bed before midnight. Most people run to swim when they are children. Use the simple for the permanent situation. My parents live in London. They have lived before all their lives. John isn't lazy. He works very hard most of the time. I always do, and I am always doing. Usually we say I always do something. I do it every time. I always go to work by car, not I am always going. You can always say I am always doing something, but this has a different meaning. For example, I have lost my key again. I am always losing things. I am always losing things doesn't not mean that I lose things every time. It means that I lose things too often, more often than normal. You are always with an ing format, means that you do something very often, more often than the speakers thinks it is normal or reasonable. You are always watching television or telly for the simple format. You should do something more active. John is never satisfied. He is always complaining. Unit 4. Present continuous and the present simple. I am doing and I do. This is the second part. We use continuous tense only for the actions and happenings. They are eating, it is raining, etc. Some verbs, for example, know and like, is not action verbs. You cannot say I am knowing or they are liking. You can only say I know they like. The following verbs are not normally used in a continuous tense: like, love, hate, want, need, prefer, know, realize, suppose, mean, understand, believe, remember, belong, contain, consist, depend, or seem. I am hungry. I want something to eat, not I am wanting. Do you understand what I mean? Anne doesn't seem very happy at the moment. When think, mean, believe. Do not use the continuous. What do you think or believe will happen? Not what you are thinking. But you look serious. Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What are you going on? What is going on in your mind? I am thinking of giving up my job. I am considering. When have mean possesses, etc. Do not use continuous. We are enjoying our holiday. We have a nice room in the hotel. Not we are having, but we are enjoying our holiday. We are having a great time. See, heard, smell, taste. We normally use the present simple, not continuous, with these verbs. Do you see that man over there? Not are you seeing? This room smells. Let's open the window. We often use can plus see, hear, smell, taste. Listen. Can you hear something? But you see, you can use continuous with see. I am seeing. When the meaning is having a meeting with, especially in the future. I am seeing the manager tomorrow morning. He is selfish and he is being selfish. The present continuous of be is I am being, he is being, you are being, etc. I am being, I have behaving, I am behaving, I am acting, compare, I can't understand why he is being so selfish. He isn't usually like that. Being selfish or behaving selfishly at the moment. He never thinks about other people. He is very selfish, not he is being. He is selfish generally, not only at the moment. We use am, is, are, being to say how somebody is behaving. It is not usually possible in other sentences. It is hot today, not it is being hot. Sarah is very tired, not it is being tired. Look and feel. You can use the present simple or continuous when you say how somebody look or feel now. You look well today, or you are looking well today. How do you feel now? Or how are you feeling now? But I usually feel tired on the morning, not I am usually feeling. So today we done the 4 unit. This all copyright, obviously, with this book Grammar in Use. So they all have a honor for having us, for all this right reserved for their copyright, obviously. So I done 4 units each time, so hopefully within a month we can finish this. So that's our aim. So first, the tense, the past, present, or the future. That's the most important about learning English. So we gonna pick up 2 sentences from today to practice. Why 2 sentences, not 10 or 100? If you're thinking about 2 sentences is not too much, but when you master it, when you practice enough for 2 sentences, make your sentence, in the future reference really impacts for your improving English. So I will choose 2 sentences, maybe keep changing it to make my own example. So you can do the same on your home time or when you're going out to practice with your friends. So I will put something easier. So I pick up one. John isn't lazy. He works very hard most of time. I will change it. Sumaya isn't lazy. She works very diligently most of time. So my changing sentence that. And the next one. So you can choose anything useful, so you can use it every day. So where's Margaret? She's having a bath. I will change it. Where is John? He is taking a bath. So I will change it as a having a bath to take a bath. It's a bit like American English, but we can do, and you can keep changing it as a useful sentence for you personally. So some people can download it PDF on your Google, so you can see all this example on your Google search, so you can find it and you can do the self-study. Hopefully you will have a great time. Have a good day. Bye.